Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Jarvis here. And man, it is a beautiful Saturday. You are with me on my IG, my FB, and my YouTube, but it's still Jarvis TV. I know it's been a minute since I've been able to get on here, but hey, that's just life, man. Sometimes things you have to work on some things, get some things going. So today's topic is it's a Saturday vibe. Saturday vibe. I know it's early on a Saturday. I'm on my way out here to this field so I can go ahead and get a workout in before I really get my day going. And I've been thinking about you. Yes, I have been thinking about you. And what I mean by I've been thinking about you is that you've been on my heart. You've been in my prayer time. Excuse me. You've been in my excuse me. Excuse me. You've been in my meditation time. You've been in my thought process and my day to day when I'm just kind of processing, I've been thinking about you. And you're probably watching this like, man, you don't even know me. And if you do know me, you ain't thought about me like that. And I'm here to tell you, yes, I have. Today is all about a Saturday vibe. What does Saturday mean? If you look in the description, I put down that Saturday means start again today because you deserve your absolute yes. Start again today because you deserve your absolute yes. And over the course of this past week and a half or so, I've had a lot of great conversations with people. I've been able to sit down and just look people in their eye and talk to them about life and talk to them about, their circumstances or situations. There's even those that you sit down with that when they look you in your eyes, you can see that they are mustering up every bit of inner strength that they have not to allow their emotions to show you that they have something going on. But when you're dealing with somebody like me, when I'm looking into your eyes, I look past the surface. I look past what I see on the outside. I learned a long time ago that God doesn't see me for what I can show and display on the outside. Me working out, getting in shape, I don't care nothing about how good my body looks. And I don't mean it in a way of him not caring what it looks like or not the fact that I'm taking care of my body. No, I'm talking about as far as like that's not impressive. That's not good something about it. He's like he's going to determine whether or not I'm going to get a gift, a healing, or whatever it is, based off of how I look. As human beings, we base a lot of what we believe about people off of what we see, what we when we look at them. It's all about like, what do I see? What is it that is in this person's mind? What is it that's in this person's head? What is it that this person can bring to the table based off of how good they look? Listen, you have dreams, you have aspirations, you have desires, you have a purpose in this life. And I want you to know that no matter what, you are going to accomplish what you set out to do. Notice I said you are going to accomplish what you set out to do. So if you have this dream, you have this aspiration, you have this desire, you have this want, you have this need, and you're sitting at home, guess what? You're not doing anything. If you're just sitting on the couch playing video games, guess what? You're not doing anything. If you are just sitting there and you're just hoping that somebody comes by and delivers this great miracle into your life, you're not doing anything. I've had the opportunity, like I said, to sit and look at people in their eyes and have these conversations. And because I know that the judgment of what God is doing with me and how He loves me, or not based off His love is unconditional, but how the certain gifts that I'm getting are not based off of. He doesn't judge me based off of what He sees me on the outside as. I'm judged off of what's in my heart. Where's my heart at? And so when I sit down with people, I try to do my best to just tap in and say, man, what is this person's heart about? Like, what is it? Yes, their actions are saying this and their words are saying this, and they have this mask on, which I want to encourage all of you guys, start taking off your mask. I've taken off masks. It's not a comfortable thing. I know what that feels like because when you can take off masks, now people can actually see past that pretend wall that you have up where you're trying to stop them from being able to see you. You're trying to stop them from being able to know the hurt or the confusion or the desire that you have on the inside. It is your time to get your absolute yes, and you cannot get your absolute yes if you don't start making moves, if you don't start getting out there. Shout out to all of the single mothers that are out here on their grind, that are making it happen, that are you're doing what you have to do for your children. If you're traveling, you have your children traveling with you for your jobs. If you're working from home, you're working from home, and you're doing homeschool at the same time. Um, if you're a full time like in the streets in the business, you're talking about like getting out there to a job every single day. You're making it happen. You're getting home, and you're still caring and nurturing for your children. Shout out to you. That's what a part of my fundraiser is for, because I know that there are single parent families that are out there, and I know I give a shout out to the women. In just a moment, I'm going to give a shout out to the men. But I was raised in a single parent home. My mom always let me know, son, you're destined for greatness. She never let me quit. She never let me give up. She always patted me on the back when I did great things and disciplined me when I did bad things. My mother was one of those people, even to this day, she would call me, and if I need to be checked, she'll check me. What do? You sit and you receive that. Why? Because this is someone who in my life has made so many sacrifices. And a lot of times those sacrifices get overshadowed by the ignorance that's out here in the world, because there's somebody somewhere who want to try to live their best loving hip hop life. Well, you can go and live your best loving hip hop life, but let's not negate the fact that there are some amazing mothers out here who are doing a great job raising their sons, raising their daughters, and they're doing it without the help of a man. Now, shout out to all of those men who are out here, who are single parent fathers, who are taking care of their baby girls, who are taking care of their sons, who are working that 9 to 5, who are going against the grain, not being the stereotypical man, and they're still pursuing their dreams, but they're looking at their children in their eyes. They want to do everything they can to help their children get to the next level. Shout out to those men who you may not be able to be in the home with the children, but you're doing everything that you can, because you have that in your heart and say, look, I'm going to provide. I'm going to give what I know that I need to give into this child's life. You're fighting, you're struggling, you're working hard. You're out here, you're doing everything that you can under the sun within legal limits to make it happen for your children. You're not being selfish, you're putting them first. Shout out to you. I felt it in my heart to just take that moment and just shout out to everybody and to come back into this and just let you know, like, listen, man, you have to pursue your dream. You have to start again today. You may have got a no yesterday, but no yesterday doesn't mean that it's a no today. No just stands for next opportunity. When somebody tells me no, when they tell me that I can't do it, you want to see me fight? You want to see me get on my grind? You want to see me get like amped up and come hard and harder and harder? Let somebody tell me that I can't do something. When I was in high school, I had a teacher, not even a teacher, a guidance counselor who told me that I wouldn't be able to go to a 4-year institution. I went to a 4-year institution. Matter of fact, she recommended that I go to a tech school instead. I had a coach who was actually a teacher of mine who told me that I wasn't smart enough, pretty much. Told me that he wasn't settling for the effort that I put out, that my effort wasn't hard enough. And it ended up costing me a few. But that's okay. I grinded. I got out there and I did what I had to do. I made it happen, not based off of what they were saying, but that's what it's about. Things, man, where sometimes we have to take things to the next level. And I'm challenging you today to not give up, to not sit at home and do nothing. Yes, it's Saturday. And you're probably like, what in the world are you doing? Getting up here trying to empower me on a Saturday morning. It's because you deserve your absolute yes. Start again today because you deserve your absolute yes. The job applications that you've been putting in, no good thing will God ever withhold from you. So if you have not gotten a yes from that place, then you try somewhere else. You deserve your absolute yes. Don't pursue what you want over what is needed. Don't pursue what you know, what you want over what you know in your heart, what's supposed to happen. And what I mean by that is, like, some of us around here, we're pursuing the wrong thing and we know that it's the wrong thing, but because we want to line up with what everybody else got, that's why we're pursuing it. Stop doing that, y'all. Drop that. Let it go. There is greatness on the inside of you. There's greater that is out there waiting for you. And if you're settling for this right here, it's so crazy because, as parents, you look at your kids, and your kids, they have an idea of what is best for them. They absolutely have this idea. They're like, this is what's going to work for me. This is best. This is what I'm a kid. Yeah. But then you as the parent, you have insight, you have oversight, and you have experience. And you know that if they go left, they're going to burn themselves. But if they go right, they're going to walk into a land of good and plenty.
You want them to go into the land of good and plenty. They begging you, begging you, begging you to go into the land of not enough. And you tell them, I'm sorry, sweetheart. I'm sorry, son. You can't go into that land. And they throw a fit because they think that that's what is best for them. You, being the parent, it's your obligation to keep pointing them in the right direction. Well, guess what? I'm telling you that because that's how we are when it comes to our creator, when it comes to God, when it comes to the universe, whatever you want to call it. And there are things that are falling in place for us where we push and we run to what we want versus what is supposed to be ours. Listen, there's a destined end for every single one of us, but there is destiny that's attached to that destiny. And that destiny is great. No good thing is ever being withheld from you. Whatever your desire was, whatever your need was, whatever your goal, whatever your dream, whatever your aspiration. I don't know who this is for, but whatever the job was that you applied for, when they said no, that was just no to something that really probably didn't even need. Get up today, start again today, because you deserve your absolute yes. Hey, this is your boy Jarvis. It's a Saturday vibe. I'm gonna have to go back and check this out because, uh, man, I don't even really know what to say because I feel like it was for me too. Ha! Hey, no, it was for you, but I want you to know this before I get up off of here. I love you. I absolutely love you. You are amazing. You are built to last. You matter. Everything that you're doing, others are watching. They're wishing that they could be like you. So quit looking at everybody else wishing you could be like them. No yesterday is not no today, and no today is not no tomorrow. You deserve the best. You deserve the greatest. You deserve your absolute yes. Go get it. Hey, I love you. It's Saturday. I'm almost up here at this field. I'm about to get out here and make it happen. So you get out there and make it happen. Have a blessed day, y'all. Peace.